Nice. No, we don't want to change it. There we go. Sweet. I think we've actually been making pretty good progress. The last couple of days in the game have gone by much quicker than I remember. We'll see. Day 6. Don't understand it's like it forgets that the audio setting is actually changed. I have to remind the game. Alright, so this is where we left off. And I think we had one problem in the police office. I know what to do, but one thing that can be a little bit wonky with this game is, or any DOS game that you run on a modern computer, even in DOSBox, is that the CPU cycles can, yeah, kind of, I think maybe we have too much CPU. So we'll see if we'll turn that down for that sequence or not, if we have to. There are a few of those sequences in old DOS games where you don't actually get a chance to do anything before the NPCs complete their turn. Let's talk to Grace.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
No. Let me think. So the goal today is to get to the secret voodoo ceremony. And I do know that we need to get a tattoo. I think maybe it's either Grace or Moonbeam. I'll try Grace first since she's here.
Will you do me a favor?
Okay.
What?
Use your paints to copy this snake tattoo onto my chest.
Now why on earth would you want me to do that?
Oh man. A good way for us to get closer.
It will be a good way for us to get closer.
Really? Well, no.
Oh, come on.
Come on, Grace. I really need that tattoo.
Then give me a good reason.
Wards off evil. I'm going to party tonight. Costume.
I'm going to a party tonight. Costume, you know.
You don't say. I guess you're going with Molly?
Yeah. That's right.
And why should I help you out? We don't even like Malia.
I know you feel inferior to Malia, but, you know, get over it. All the world loves lovers, don't they? Well, if you're jealous...
Well, if you're jealous about my feelings for her...
You know that's not it. I just think, as your friend, that she's trouble.
It's perfectly understandable. I know you have certain feelings for me. Quite naturally.
Me? I would rather be hung by my hair over a bed of scorpions.
I know it must be hard having it in your face like this. No chance to avoid hearing about it, seeing it day by day.
Fine. I'll do it. Just shut up.
Oh my god.
Can we at least go in the back?
Sure, but... could you say that one more time and pout your lips more?
Ugh.
Ugh. Gabriel, behave.
What did I say?
Nice. And tries us back.
All right. Let's go. The shirt, please.
You're coming
You don't
just
know
at the
how
right
long
time.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Now. Hold still.
Maybe you'd like to tie me up?
One more remark, and I'm leaving.
Okay, okay.
Done. It's just stunning.
Sorry I couldn't make it last longer.
Well, it was about what I expected from you.
Oh man. I enjoyed that. And need some coffee. Of course.
Good coffee.
Indeed, and yeah. This game furthered my slide into caffeine addiction.
I'll be back later.
See ya.
So let's see if we can do this. We need to get into Mosley's office before the police come back from their donuts rampage. Don't know.
You got no business back there now. Move along.
Buffer strong
Sorry.
for Trisox. That's sad to hear. I was actually a bit surprised. There was no problem streaming yesterday. We had like a giant denial of service attack on Swedish servers. These past couple of days, that's what happens when you take away people's toys. Okay, I don't know how I trigger that again.
Don't ruin the man's nap.
Oh, he's napping. Oh yeah. Maybe I can sneak by when he's taking a nap instead. Nice.
I told you not to go back there. That area is for police business only.
It is? Gee, I'm sorry.
Amadeus, Granny never took away Gabriel's toys. This might be difficult. Because the animations are running a little bit too quick. But you know what? This might be the first time we're gonna use Super Gabe. Impressive, huh? No! Run! Run! Nice. Oh, yeah. Thought you could stop Super Gabe, huh?
It is? Gee, I'm sorry.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah! Have to redo it. Go on, give me the icon. Nice! Super Gabe. We're gonna use this for 1 or 2 sequences. Just because the game is running a little bit too fast.
Gabriel doesn't see anything of interest there. Mosley's desk has more groin on it than on his head.
Different philosophies of exercise in chat, I see.
There's a tracking device in the drawer.
Oh yeah, I remember. Get the tracking device.
This tracker might come in handy.
Indeed.
It's a signal device for the tracker. It's a signal device for... This device is called a tracker. Gabriel remembers a time when he and Mosley used it illegally with a couple of babes in a white convertible. It operates as follows. The signal device attaches to an object, such as a car. The signal device emits a signal that appears on the tracker, LED,
High-tech.
allowing the object to be tracked. Mosley's office looks a lot like his room at college.
Is there anything else we need in here? I don't think so.
No, really. No, thanks.
There is nothing to open or close there. Mosley's...
Okay, I think there's probably nothing else.
Gabriel cannot open or close that. The desk is bad enough on the outside. The desk is bad enough on the outside.
Right, we have this tracking device. That should be it.
Not me. I've seen how Mosley organizes stuff.
Should be enough. Yeah, that LED, man. High-tech stuff. What's that?
Art prints of the mall variety.
Ooh. High-quality stuff.
The suit doesn't
Come on.
open.
Hey, get out of there, you.
Sorry, just looking for a restroom.
That's what I always say when I find me in the police station. Snooping about. Okay, so we have the tracking device. We have the snake tattoo. Now we need... what do we need? I think... oh yeah.
Hello, Dr. John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
Heard you're having a conclave tonight.
This is a seke madule, isn't it? A small ritual coffin?
I am not familiar with that terminology.
Sure you're not.
Really? I find that odd.
You may find it odd if you wish, Mr. Knight.
Gabriel slips the signal device into the seke module.
Can I assist you, Mr. Knight?
No, just looking.
Just looking for a restroom.
Now, if only they take the coffin to the ritual.
Yes. How can we possibly arrange that?
I hate to rush you, Mr. Knight, but I am afraid I must close the museum early this evening. This is St. John's Eve, and it's getting on towards dusk. I have things I must do.
Different voice
I
actor?
see. No problem. I'll just
leave. Goodbye, Mr. Knight. May the spirits guard you well tonight.
Yes. That was an interesting... Oh, we forgot to record some of the dialogue. Let's replace Michael Dorn with some other random dude. Maybe it's only me, but... we tried this already, but... I guess we don't have to do it. We know that there's a conclave, but... I know we can get points from translating this Rada drumming.
Gabriel listens carefully to the drums and opens his Rada book to translate.
Call conclave. Oh yeah, of course, fuck's sake. Dumbass. It's like 1,000 pages. Come on, 3 pages. That's like 1,000 pages to me. Summon conclave. Tonight. In the Hanfur, in the forest, in the mountains, let me guess. The lake or the swamp? Swamp.
If Gabriel's translation of the drum code is correct,
which
there'll be
is
a
not.
conclave tonight in the swamp. That must be the bayou.
Bayou. Great. See you later.
You know, I know who you are.
The drummer ignores Gabriel and just continues drumming.
I know where you
Unnerving, isn't he?
Alright. Cool. What else can we do? Oh yeah, we have to get them to bring the coffin. This was probably the hardest, or one of the hardest parts of the game, for some reason, when I played it first time.
Gabriel should at least wait until the watchman is gone before defacing the tomb.
Or we just throw the brick at him and then...
I think I'll leave a message of my own.
DJ Conclave tonight. Bring Watchman, look at him, he's a gardener. Bring... And then... Bring what? Well... Bring the coffin, but... We have to call it by its right name. I don't know, I was stuck. I remember being stuck here for quite some time. Sake. Ice. Sake. And then of course harm. Ma. Oh, fuck's sake. How do you spell it? Looking for a U, I think. Maybe not. No. Raise letter. My gosh, this complex game mechanics, yes, crazy. Well, it was a bit complex when first time you saw it. DJ Conclave tonight brings Seki Module. I hope I spelled it correctly, I don't know.
Sensing that his message isn't quite right, Gabriel rubs it off in frustration.
Damn it. Okay, it wasn't quite right. Let's check the tapes. Lecture.
Voodoo is the
Oh, for
tribal religion of Africa, but the name...
Ow! Shut up. I don't remember what it's called. Seki Module.
I think I'll leave a message of my own.
Probably messed up there at the end. Bring, okay. Se. Okay. Yeah, sure. This is not, I know what to write. I just don't remember. Seke. I might just have gotten it messed up. M. Oh yeah. Ma. I think it's O-U-L-E-Y. Oh, it's no Okay, Madule. Alright. No, why? LE. Like they wouldn't understand if you misspelt it. It's like, no, wait, this isn't spelled correctly. I think maybe we won't bring it. Maybe it meant something else. Right.
Pleased with his message, Gabriel tosses the break down. Now, if only DJ reads it in time.
Sure he will. Sweet. Seki Madule. This game teaches you strange stuff. Let's head over to... let's rub our family tomb for luck.
The marble and granite.
Yeah.
There's nothing on the tomb to operate.
Can't rub it. Damn it. That might be it. Say, Bayou St. John. I think we're ready.
Bayou Saint-Jean seems denser, thicker, darker than Gabriel remembers. In the twilight of heavy growth, everything looks the same.
It's one of these classic adventure game puzzles when you have the identical screens.
This device... Gabriel pulls out the tracking device, hoping that the Sheki Madule made it to the ritual and that this thing will work.
All right. There's a blip. They must be here with the Seki Madule.
Switching to bed mode. Nice try, Sox.
Gabriel feels so turned around. Is this thing working?
You're gonna get lost in a swamp and eaten by snakes. Ooh, we're getting close.
Bayou Saint-Jean. Damn Mosley and his infernal machine. This better be working.
If I were the cultists, I would have buried that Seki Madule out in an ambush location and then... Oh, here we go.
The entrance to a clearing is marked with Voodoo skulls. At last! The entrance to...
At last. You sound like you're very happy about that.
This is the last...
Let's dress up like a priest.
There's no reason to wear that at the moment.
Could be hilarious. What's going on here? Alright, alright. Let's put on our disguise.
When in Rome. Here goes nothing.
Not suspect at all.
Welcome, Brother Crocodile. Please join the other celebrants.
Yes, Dr. John. Brother Eagle.
But first,
Brother Eagle.
name the great serpent who crushes all in his coils.
Oh, fuck. Papagede? Damballa, of course. Do you think I haven't sat through these lectures?
Damballa.
You are correct, Brother Crocodile.
Good.
Who is the destroyer of men?
Buddha, perhaps? Oh, man, look at those pixel tits, by the way. Ogun Badagri.
Ogun Badagri.
You are correct, Brother Crocodile. Enjoy yourself well tonight.
Oh my god, the Klingon laugh. Ow! Dancing with chickens. Poor snake. Oh! Animations are a little too quick.
Gabriel!
Oh my god! Shocking surprise.
Malia.
I can smell his blood in your veins.
Crazy woman.
You cannot change your destiny or ours.
No!
I will find you. I will destroy you.
No.
No!
Oh.
Where is your necklace now, witch hunter? Where are your pretty, pretty chairs?
That worked out swimmingly. Day 7. My last ally laid to waste. I ran toward the light. I prayed for one to change my path to give me strength to fight. He hits it every time.
Gabriel!
Ooh.
Gabriel, wake up!
Ow, my head.
It's about time. I've been trying to wake you for hours. There's no time to lose.
I had another dream.
It wasn't a dream, believe me. Now come on, get dressed.
Wait a minute. I'm starting to remember. Something about Malia.
She's the head priestess of the Voodoo Cartel. They're responsible for the murders. They've been doing it for years.
Malia? Last night she was the leopard. I like in my dreams, Grace.
I know. Those dreams were a warning. Now come on, get dressed.
But last night, Malia changed. She became someone, something else. And then I blacked out, I think. How did I get home?
I followed you last night. I had my doubts about the Gettys. Did you know that they arrived in New Orleans in 1800? Just in time for the voodoo influx.
That makes them suspect.
I knew you were going to try to sneak into a ceremony last night, so I followed you. Lucky for you that I did. If you'd been left at the circle last night, I don't know what she would have done to you.
You're wrong. Malia wouldn't hurt me.
What about Tetelo?
Tetelo? They were chanting that last night. That's the name from Gunter's journal. The woman who took the talisman.
Yes. Gabriel, it's your destiny you're facing. You can't just blunder your way through this or you'll end up dead. Tetelo will be after you now. You have to call your great-uncle in Germany.
Uncle Wolfgang?
Yes. He knows more about this than we do.
Okay, I'll call him. But Malia isn't responsible for those things, Grace. It's that spirit, that Loa. It's Tetelo.
Yeah. Possession is convenient that way. Call Wolfgang, Gabriel. I'll be in the shop.
Grace learned all this from her Tai Chi, I guess. Okay. 4909-324, I think. Let's see if we remember. Three, 2, 4, 3, 3, 3.
Guten Tag, Sie haben Schloss Ritter erreicht?
Wow, I remember it.
This is Gabriel Knight. Can I speak to Wolfgang, please?
Ja, Herr Knight. Einen Moment, bitte.
Gabriel, it's so good to hear your voice. I had such a dream last night.
There's a good reason for that, Uncle Wolfgang. We need to talk.
Gabriel fills in Wolfgang on the events of the previous evening.
Ah, it is even worse than I thought.
You bet it is. We have to talk about what I'm supposed to do.
It's pretty cool, you can see. Has the same hair. Tri-stocks. Uncle Wolfgang is my neighbor. Well, it could be. Schloss Ritter, is that anywhere close to you? In the Rittersberg? Oh, man. Tell me about animal masks.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
Yes. Tetelo's people wear animal masks for their rituals, don't they? It is not at all uncommon. Many occult groups are based heavily on animal totems. Animals have such pure, primal traits. Spirituality, good or bad, is about reaching these pure levels. Aggressive and cunning like the snake. Agile and nurturing like the monkey. Even our family is associated with the image of a lion.
Maybe that explains the hair. Alright, can I ask you straight to the point?
What can you tell me about Schattenjägers?
Yes, of course. I sometimes forget how little you know of the family, Gabriel. I never understood how Heinz could allow his sons to remain ignorant. But now is not the time for that discussion. Schattenjäger is really two words in English, Gabriel. Schatten means shadow, and Jäger means hunter.
Shadow hunter?
Yes. Shadow hunter.
Well, that explains lots, thank you.
Tell me more about Schattenjägers.
We Ritters have been Schattenjägers for many centuries. No one is sure when it began or how, but we have records of ancestors as early as the 13th century fulfilling this role. Some believe that the role was given us when... But such fantasies cannot be of use to you at the moment, Gabriel.
Oh, don't tell me anything.
Tell me more about Schattenjägers.
Most people are completely blind to the fact that evil does exist. It is out of vogue at the present, but I tell you, shadows of darkness, spirits, vampires, witches, demons, these things are real. It is to their advantage that the world has become so scientific, so cynical. But we know they exist, Gabriel, and we hunt them.
How do we hunt them? And why?
Why? Because it is our duty. We are the ones who know, Gabriel. As for how, that is something you will have to learn. But it is not easily explained over the phone.
Sure. Trisock's funny thing is they translate Knight into German for the uncle. Yeah.
Tell me about yourself.
I hope there will be time for that later, Gabriel, after this is all over. For now, we must deal with the matter at hand.
Oh, Uncle, you've had one too many Schattenjägers. Yeah, I think so. Maybe. Good one, it is. Alright, tell me about Tetelo then.
Tell me about Tetelo.
Well, from your description of the ritual last night, I'd say that Gunther's mistress, Tetelo, is now the primary loa for the Gede tribe. It seems she still controls them by possessing her female descendants and speaking through them. Do you remember in Gunther's journal he said that Tetelo was possessed by her father's loa during the killings in Charleston? This sounds similar, but Tetelo has obviously become a much more powerful loa than her father ever was. Probably because of the added power of the talisman.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about the talisman.
I myself have only seen it in old sketches and paintings, and in my dreams. It was in the family for centuries before Tetelo took it. It is believed to be as old as the role of Schattenjäger itself. The talisman has genuine power. I don't know how or why, but it is so. The Schattenjägers swore to use the power for good, never for evil. For defense, not offense. Since it fell into Tetelo's hands, I'm afraid to think what the power has been used for, or what it will be used for in the future. With the talisman, Tetelo has all the power and we none. The only possible way to fight her is to regain the talisman. Then we will at least be on more equal footing.
Great.
Tell me more about Tetelo.
I believe she truly loved Gunther. After all, she was raised to be her father's daughter. Their religion was not a choice she made, but a duty she endured. How can she be blamed for that? The spirit she has become, that is a different matter. It is utterly evil. I am certain that the lower Tetelo bears little resemblance to the woman Tetelo was before the burning in Charleston.
Tell me more about Tetelo.
She once was a beautiful and intelligent woman, and she probably did not deserve Gunther's betrayal. But the Tetelo we fight now is more akin to her tribe's dark gods than to anything human in nature.
Tell me more about Tetelo.
She once was a beautiful...
How can we regain the talisman?
We've been searching for the talisman for years, ever since we lost it. It's a terrible thing to know that something powerful that was entrusted to us is in the wrong hands. The talisman is probably buried with Tetelo's remains. That's what gives her loa so much power.
How would we find Tetelo's remains?
Ha! We have pondered that question a long time, Ritos. There are two probabilities. The first is that her remains are with the tribe at their current location. The other is that the remains were returned to a sacred place near the tribe's original homeland. We've tried to locate Tetelo's African homeland, but Gunther says so little in his journal about her tribe, and slaving records are practically non-existent. Also, Tetelo's tribe was utterly destroyed in its African form in the late 17th century. There was nothing like a census in Africa then. As for the other idea, we had no clue as to where Tetlo's people went after fleeing Charleston. Until now.
Okay.
Let's discuss the possible African homeland.
All right. Have you learned anything that might help us locate it?
I spoke with the Professor Hartridge. Unfortunately for him, he thinks the tribe's name was Agri, and that they lived near the Fon tribe in what is now called the People's Republic of Benin.
That is incredible, Gabriel. I must go research this new information in my library right now.
Wait, what should I do?
Stay low. If you get a chance, you might look into the possibility that Tetlo's remains are somewhere in New Orleans. But don't try to broach their private areas without my assistance, Gabriel. You will make a fine Schattenjäger, but only if you are not dead.
Sure, I'll wait.
Bye then, Gabriel. And remember, if you need a place of safety, come to Schloss Ritter.
Goodbye, Uncle Wolfgang.
This phone call has cost more than the shop is worth, I think. Alright. Let's go to the cemetery, I guess.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
What's up? Not much to talk about.
Do you have messages from me?
Nope. None right now.
Nope.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
That ends that discussion. Oh yeah. Damn it. Freaking amazing that I'm already through 1/3 of some coffee.
Good coffee.
Been going for like 1 hour, less than an hour.
Times-Picayune, dated June 24th, 1993. There's nothing about the Voodoo murders case in the papers today. Gabriel finds a humorous tidbit under the Life is Stranger Than Fiction column. Apparently, there were reports of ghosts in the Bayou Saint Jean last night. Various people called the newspaper with stories about hearing strange noises and seeing weird lights over the swamp. Some folks claim it's the ghost of Marie Laveau. The paper relates it to similar delusions that crop up every Halloween. Gabriel's horoscope today reads, "Wise is the warrior who knows when to fight and when to get the hell out of Dodge."
God help me, I'm actually starting to listen to this guy.
Yes, that sounds like an idea. Get the hell out of Dodge. First, let's save. Head over to the cemetery.
I'm going out for a bit.
Be careful.
Wonder what places we could possibly go to. Probably gonna get killed if I show up there. Oh, what luck.
The plate is up. Beneath the plate is a button. Gabriel hears the faint sound of breaking glass.
It wasn't so fucking faint to me. Oh, great.
Damn. You'd think there'd be a light.
Yeah, you'd think. Glass. Oh, there's a light. Oh! Actually wasn't the light. That was the button out. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Crypt drawers line the back wall. Gabriel can't make out the name on that drawer's plaque. Crypt drawers. Gabriel. Crypt. Gabriel.
What's this? This looks different.
That drawer is marked with a pattern like the VV.
Mosley! Shit, I dropped my flashlight. Huh?
Oh!
Ouch, my head. What the hell was that?
He's gone!
Mosley's body is gone.
There's a wallet in the drawer. It must have fallen from Mosley's jacket when the body was moved.
Silly voodoo practitioners.
It's a man's wallet. There's not. Gabriel opens the wallet and finds some ID belonging to Mosley and an American's repressed card.
Great, American's repressed card.
Mosley's American's repressed card. Credit. What a concept.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Okay. Still not quite over.
Crypt drawers. Gabriel Camp.
Actually going here to look for Malia's corpse or Tantalos' corpse.
Crypt draw. Gabriel. Crypt.
Don't think we're gonna find anything. Where did the glass come from? What the hell?
There's broken glass on the floor.
Oh.
Someone's broken the light in here. No wonder it's so dark.
I guess that's all. Or actually, could have tried to open the others. Probably not gonna make a difference, but never know.
The drawers' interiors contain mostly dust and bone.
Oh, Simba. Grave robbing today.
The black on the drawer has a name etched on it. Kisila Gede.
Don't know if this is necessary, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
The black on the drawer has a name etched on it. Rosamond Gede. Crypt.
Oh, come on.
The black on the drawer has a name etched on it. Helena Gede.
Great, great.
The black on the drawer has a name etched on it. Zelia Gede.
It's like any non-female member of this family, no?
The black on the drawer has a name etched on it. Celeste Gede. Gabriel can't see. The black on the drawer has a name etched on it. Cecilia Gede. The black on the drawer has a name etched on it. Ariane Gede.
I'm using Telia, Simba. Main internet provider in this frozen country.
The black on the drawer has a name etched on it. Jacqueline Gede.
Right. That was it, I think. Don't think we got any more information, but...
Gabriel's coded messages on the wall.
No new messages. Yeah, there was like a large DDoS attack against servers starting like Tuesday evening, I think. But it hasn't affected... it did affect me yesterday, but only because the DNS servers went down. So just changing DNS servers solved that problem and had absolutely no effect on streaming, so... yeah, Simba, all you need to do is change your DNS.
Sign on the front door of Magentia's home reads, attending a channeling seminar until August 1st.
Yeah, everything's
Posted
closed.
on the door of the museum is a sign saying,
Yeah, I think they've resolved it, or the attack is stopped basically, but apparently they say it wasn't even launched against Telia, but I don't know. But it affected only their DNS servers, as far as I could tell. I had no problems with traffic being slow or anything like that, but couldn't resolve any DNS addresses, so just switched DNS servers from to different DNS servers, and that was no problem after that. Let's report a murder.
Excuse me, Officer Frick?
Whatever it is, no. Now get out of here before I have you arrested for disturbing the peace.
Officer Frick seems to be in no mood for further interaction with Gabriel.
Alright, we can't report the crime, so we'll have to solve it ourselves. I think we'll just go back. Actually, we could have gone to Geddes estate, maybe.
Where have you been? I was worried about you.
For good reason, apparently.
What happened? Do you need a doctor?
Nothing you want to know about, and no, just some aspirin.
Gabriel, this is nuts. You have to get out of New Orleans.
No kidding.
Well, listen. Wolfgang called while you were out. He said, and I quote, "Tell Gabriel that I found what I was looking for. It's time for me to do my duty. Schloss Ritter is his now."
Whoop.
Now, call me crazy, but I don't think that's good news.
Not for Uncle Wolfie, no.
What are you gonna do?
If I figure it out, I'll let you know.
Uncle Wolfie. The only thing I was a little bit, I don't know, disturbed about regarding the internet outage like yesterday was that the press people at Telia said like, oh, there's nothing you can do, just wait for it to go away. I said to the general public, apparently it's too difficult to instruct people how to change DNS servers. I don't know. I mean, seriously. Okay, we need to book a flight to Schloss Ritter, to Germany. Do we have a phone book?
Somewhere there's a New Orleans phone book missing one of its C pages.
See the World Travel Agency, huh? Huh?
Somewhere there's...
Awesome. 585-1130.
Hello. See the World Travel Agency. How may I help you?
What are your specials?
What are your specials?
2 weeks in India for 2,000 rupees.
Well, that's certainly special.
Uh-huh. Is there something else I can help you with?
How much for a trip to the Caribbean?
How much for a trip to the Caribbean?
Well,
two?
Our least expensive trip is 4 days, 3 nights in St. Croix for $1,250. Of course, we have much nicer packages available.
I'm sure your packages are astonishing, but that's out of my league.
Is there something else I can help you with?
I've always wanted to visit Anderson, Indiana. What the hell?
I've always wanted to visit Anderson, Indiana.
I'm so sorry, but you can't get there from here.
Alright, how much for a trip to Rittersberg, Germany?
How much for a trip to Rittersberg, Germany?
Don't repeat what I said.
Rittersberg, Germany? Hold on, let me look that up. I can fly you into Munich. That's the closest airport to Rittersberg. You can rent a car from there, or take the train. Let's see. The best price I can see for the flight is $1,400. What would you like to do?
Wait, wasn't that... wasn't the other trip cheaper? What the fuck? I want to go to the Caribbean instead of going to Rittersburg. Alright, charge it to my Americans repressed.
Charge it to my Americans repressed.
Stop repeating what I say.
Yes, sir. And your name was?
Mosley.
Feeling a little guilty, Gabriel gives the travel agent Mosley's card number and is informed that he can pick up his ticket at the New Orleans International Airport.
He's about to get arrested for murder.
Guess what? I'm going to Germany.
Really? That's great, but how on earth could you afford?
A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Oh my god. I wouldn't like the sound of that even if you were a man.
I'll miss you too, Grace.
How could you afford it? Male gigolo. Well, I guess that's it.
Goodbye, Gracie.
Good luck. Let me know what's going on, will you?
Of course.
Just gonna leave her here. New Orleans International Airport. First we might go to the Getty Estate.
Ms. Getty is unavailable, Mr. Knight.
Oh, you didn't even let me do my salesman routine. Well, it was worth a shot.
Gabriel picks up his tickets at the airport.
Didn't even tell my grandmother.
Boards a plane for Munich.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Interestingly enough, it's June.
Wolfgang?
Hello, my name is Knight, Gabriel Knight.
Herr Knight! Oh, kommen Sie bitte herein. I mean, come in, please, Herr Knight. I was not expecting you. Has Wolfgang sent you here?
Uncle Wolfgang? No, I came to see him. Isn't he here?
No, he is gone. I'm sorry. You came all this way.
Oh, great. That's all I need.
Herr Knight, Wolfgang told me all about you and gave me instructions for you to feel welcome here. Please, this is your home. You are a Ritter, no? I am just doing some work. I will continue and you may make yourself comfortable. If there is anything you need, please ask me. You may use Wolfgang's bedroom. It is at the top of the stairs.
Thank you, Miss,
You may call me Gerda, Herr Knight.
I don't trust people that talk using their hands that much. Probably a Mac user.
Gerda is young and quite attractive.
Oh. Gabriel, behave. Oh, she's peeling potatoes. What is this?
Potato. They must grow well around here. It's a shake of salt.
Take that salt.
At the moment, Gabriel can't think of a need for the salt.
Kalidia. Burn! I couldn't resist. Man, I didn't welcome you, Kalidia. I'm watching on an iPad. I think most people are watching on an iPad. It's just me. It's just me. I don't even have a pad. Right.
A magnificent stained glass window depicts the legendary battle between St. George and the dragon.
Yeah.
3 panels hang from each side of the chapel. Gabriel cannot determine what their purpose might be.
But by saying that, I've indicated that they have a purpose.
3 panels hang from each side of the chapel. Gabriel cannot determine what their purpose might be.
Scroll, kneeling knight, blood in a cup. Putting the cup on something. Cutting your hair, that's not gonna be nice. Not even a notepad? Ahaha. Yeah, maybe I have a notepad. Right.
It's a lion's head carved in stone.
Oh, shit.
A large handcraft dagger hangs on the wall. It looks quite old, but it's been polished to a high shine.
Let's take it and cut our hair and our hands.
That weapon might be a bit much to carry round.
Guess I clicked on the halberd.
This dagger.
It is the knife of a Schattenjäger. You may take it, Herr Knight. Everything in this castle is yours now.
Everything in this castle? Say that and pout your lips. Not bad.
A Gothic-style window looks out over an incredible view.
That we will not show you, but it is incredible.
A large display case hangs on the wall. It contains a scroll.
Oh my god, he fixed his hair.
It's a chamber pot.
Take me back to the 20th century, please.
Why is everything delayed now?
There's a small pair of grooming scissors on the cabinet.
Alright. Grab the scissors.
Gabriel takes the scissors.
Take the chamber pot. Never know when you need a chamber pot.
A large display case hangs.
Open it, maybe.
This scroll looks interesting.
Awesome. Oh.
St. George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night. Upon my blood I call thee now, purify me, for I avow to set my feet upon thy road, thy sword I take up for mine own.
Conveniently written in English.
At the foot of the bed is a small table. There's nothing on the table at the moment.
The moment.
Either Wolfgang left very recently, or Gertie feels quite at home in this room herself.
Twill! Oh. Why I had to follow again, I don't know. I was wondering why I wasn't seeing your lives in my email. Huh. I don't know. Shit happens, I guess. Welcome back, anyway. What's this?
It's locked. Near the bed is an elaborate wooden door.
Yeah, we need a key. I think we can get it.
Moving that around the bedroom would not help.
Okay. Yeah, Trisox. I have seen Snarfu around. I think Tuesday.
At the moment, Gabriel...
Oh, I definitely need salt. Come on. Okay.
Gabriel does not have a reason to put the chamber pot on the altar at the moment.
Really? Do I actually have to talk to Gerda first?
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
True Aryan. Wow. Oh my god.
Tell me something about the Ritter family.
I can tell you what they say in the village, what I heard when I was small. To the villagers, the Ritters are a little, how do you say, tragic, to be pitied. They say that the Ritters were chosen by God to fight evil, but something happened. One of them was cursed, and so the Ritters lost the way. They struggle still, but like a lame dog, you see? Without the power or magic they once had.
Amadeus, she's got a bit of the granny shine to her. I approve, JSP. Nice, then we'll, but we don't have the option to compliment her. On the other side, we don't have to, no. Everything in the castle is ours, so... Ha! I command you to come to my bedroom. Bring the salt shaker. But leave the peeling knife. Oh man. Tell me more about the Ritter family.
Tell me something about the Ritter family.
There are legends of how powerful the family once was, of some of their mighty deeds, of the richness of the castle, and in turn, Rittersburg itself. But at the end of the 17th century, that all changed. Since then, the Ritters and Rittersburg have been in decline.
Trisox, Amadeus wants a piece. I'm just happy that Amadeus has given up on Granny. We're trying to get Gabriel to, yeah. I won't even grace it with.
Tell me something about the Ritter family.
It is a troubled family here, Knight. That much I know.
Troubled family, yes.
Tell me about Wolfgang.
What would you like to know?
Where do you think Wolfgang went?
I don't know, but I have a feeling he has gone off to go be Schattenjäger again. He is too old for such chasing around. His heart is very weak. He has not left this castle for 5 years, and now this.
Ooh.
Do you know when he'll be back?
I only pray he will be back. Before he left, he said Schloss Ritter now belongs to Gabriel. It worried me so to hear him say that. I'm afraid Wolfgang knew he would never return.
What is Wolfgang like?
Wolfgang is a truly wise and good man, the best I have ever known. but his life has been so full of disappointments.
What kind of disappointments?
His only son died in infancy, so there was no one to carry on the family line. And the family's financial troubles have been hard on him.
Oh shit.
Wolfgang wanted to do so much for the world, but it was all he could do just to hold on to Schloss Ritter. He has not left his mark as he wished to.
Damn it, I thought I was in the money, but I'm a bum, again. A bum with a castle.
What is your relationship with Wolfgang?
Herr Knight, my relationship with your uncle is really none of your business.
You're right, Gerda. I apologize. Forget I asked. Just tell me anything.
Wolfgang has dedicated his entire life to the role of Schattenjäger.
Just tell me anything.
He has not had a very happy life, but I have done my best to provide him with a little comfort.
Just tell me anything.
He thought he was the last of the Ritter line until he found out about you.
Yeah. What a self-entitled girl. If she's sorry for his family line, why the heck doesn't she help out? Dagarps, hello. We're in Germany, I'm guessing. Yes, we just we had to get out of New Orleans. And to get out of New Orleans to escape the evil cult. To our big surprise, we found out that Malia was the head of the cultists. Of course, her... not her, of course, but the evil Loa that possesses her. Well, I'm not always in Germany, but right now I'm in Germany. Can you show me Wolfgang's library, please?
Can you show me Wolfgang's library?
How do you know about his library?
When we talked on the phone, he said he was going to do some research in his library. I thought maybe if I saw what he was researching.
Ah, yeah. A good idea, Herr Knight, but I'm afraid I cannot show you the library. You see, I have never been in it. Only a Schattenjäger can enter the library.
I see.
Well...
Oh, nothing, never mind.
Never mind.
As you like, Herr Knight.
Tell me something about Schloss Ritter.
Schloss Ritter has stood for many centuries, no one knows how long. It was once the pride of Bavaria, but now it is in disrepair. Wolfgang received offers to open the castle for tourists. He has resisted though, even though the castle is in desperate need of repairs. To him, this ground is sacred.
But we own the castle now, so the first thing we're gonna do is put up a cafe and we're gonna have one of those castle tours to see the dungeons. Right.
Tell me something about Schloss Ritter.
The castle has many rooms and passages, Herr Knight. Most have been closed off and are decaying in the dark and damp. Only a few rooms have been kept up due to the cost.
Didn't Wolfgang mention a library?
We just talked about it.
There is a library, but I've never been in it. There are places in the castle where only the master is allowed to go.
Well, we hope they're not related to Drysock, we don't know. If this is a small village close to a castle full of eccentric people, you know. Well, we don't know.
Tell me something about Schloss Ritter.
Schloss Ritter is the center from which the Schattenjägers have always gone out to battle the forces of evil.
Unless she marries his uncle, yeah. I think they had something going on there, yeah.
Tell me something about yourself.
I was born in Rittersburg, the village below the castle.
Twill. This is Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers. It's Sierra's best adventure game in my opinion. It's released in '95, I think. So it's a kind of a blast from the past. It was unfortunately, I should stop saying unfortunately. It was remade a few months ago with like 3D graphics and new voice actors and stuff. But I just want to show the original game because I think it's, like I said, I think it's their best adventure game. And yeah, I don't think it was necessarily a good thing to make a new version. At least not if we're gonna forget about the old one. What do you know about animal masks?
Do you know anything about animal masks?
That is something Wolfgang would know about, Herr Knight.
Yes, I bet he does. Alright, let's ask about the chapel panels.
What can you tell me about those wall panels in the chapel?
The hangings? They describe the Schattenjäger initiation ceremony.
Tell me about the Schattenjäger initiation ceremony.
Each young man at the Ritter line must go through the ceremony when he dedicates himself to be a Schattenjäger.
But what does the ceremony do?
I do not know, Herr Knight. The only people present are the old Schattenjäger and the new. But I think it must be similar to a priest's ordination or a wedding, a ceremony of intent and oath.
You.
Is there a problem, Herr Knight?
You said wedding. I'm okay now. Is there anything else you can tell me about that initiation ceremony?
I really do not know any more about it, Herr Knight.
Dry socks. Well, I think it's always good to make a new version of such good games, just for the sake of the newer generations being able to enjoy it just like we enjoyed it back in the day. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of... I agree with you in principle. It's sad for me to see the game look all boring and bland, but I hope it doesn't give it a bad name, but to be perfectly honest, I haven't seen that much of the new version. It might be really good.
Thinking of the third panel, Gabriel puts the chamber pot on the altar.
Yep. We always need to consider that they grew up with different graphics. They would consider this game just plain ugly, maybe. Yeah, I think actually the original producers, the people who were actually involved in the project, are involved in a new remake as well, so yeah. But I don't know, I mean, this is the only game that I actually played in the Gabriel Knight series. I tried to play the second game, but that was just too ugly for me at the time. It was the time of the early, you know, video capture era when all the games were supposed to put like real actors in like a cartoon environment, and it was just so wrong. And for me, there's something very special about these old pixel graphic games, like low resolution adventure games. I just think the color palettes and the limitations basically of what they had to go with made them, yeah, they look pretty nice. CinemaScope, yeah, exactly, Dagars. Alright. Last year I played LucasArts' one adventure game, The Dig. That game has seriously one of the most worked out palettes, color palettes in any adventure game. Okay, I have to cut myself. I don't like that. Ow!
Thinking of the fourth panel, Gabriel holds his arm over the chamber pot and nicks it with the dagger.
Oops, nearly hit an artery.
Gabriel has a sense that he's missed something about that third panel.
Really? Have to do it twice?
I'm not gonna cut myself again.
According to Gerda, the panels outline the Schottenjäger's initiation ceremony. The fourth panel shows a knife and a few drops of blood.
Well... you have to do it in the correct order, or... hope not. This is gonna be very painful.
I am not cutting my hair without a mirror.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Amadeus. Highlight. Alright. There's a mirror.
It makes a reflection and that...
Oh.
Thinking of the second chapel panel, Gabriel cuts his hair.
I hate this. There, that's plenty. I'm not picking up though.
I don't know why, but in this room everything is delayed. Like a built-in lag on that screen. Okay. See if he understands that he needs the salt now. I don't know.
Is that a shaker of salt?
Yeah, salt.
Mind if I take it?
No.
Thanks.
Thanks. I can pick it up. Okay.
The first panel shows hands and water.
Do I have to do this in...
The third panel shows a chalice on a table with ocean waves in the background.
No thanks. I'm trying to cut back.
Okay.
Thinking of the third panel, Gabriel pours the contents of the salt shaker into the chamber pot.
Okay. Where's the salt in this?
The fourth panel shows a knife and a few drops of blood. The third panel shows a chalice on a table with ocean waves in the background.
We haven't washed our freaking hands, have we? Seriously, Gabriel. I don't remember this. Or I remember it, but I don't remember. We don't have any running water in this fucking place.
There's a small the cabinet holds a few...
Oh, a few things.
The cabinet itself doesn't
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Bathroom? No. This castle has no bathroom.
Gabriel has no time to explore Richardsburg. He's got pressing business inside the castle.
Yeah. Wait, now I remember, I think. Yeah, snow.
Outside the window, there's a nice thick ledge covered with snow. And it's on.
If I took the snow, it would just melt in my pocket.
Well, don't take it. Use it.
Thinking of the first chapel panel, Gabriel washes his hands in the snow.
Great. So guys, if you have any nostalgic memories of games from a Christmas past, please share in chat, and maybe if it's something I recognize, we can do that.
The fifth panel shows someone kneeling.
Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kneel.
Thinking of the fifth panel, Gabriel kneels at the altar.
Gonna marry a dagger, Gabriel. This is not good.
Thinking of the sixth panel, Gabriel reads the scroll.
St. George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night, upon my blood I call thee now. Purify me, for I vow to set my feet upon thy road. Thy sword I take up for mine own.
It worked! Something's happening!
Oh, excuse me. I was just vacuuming. I did not know you were in here.
Oh, that's all right. I've done about all I can do in here anyway. I give up.
You look tired, Herr Knight. Why don't you go to bed?
Sure, why not?
I will clean everything up. You need not worry.
I can't believe I cut my hair for nothing.
It's a pretty decent sized castle. Oh my god, dreams. Woo.
Your soul smells, Gabriel Knight. You seek to be Schattenjäger.
I do.
I do.
You must first burn away the past. How much sin do you have to burn?
Uh-oh.
You have used people all your life. Never committed to anything. Turn back now, and I will forget that you asked for this.
No! No.
There are only
until you go down on my...
the path. But I can tell you that you will have to let go of the greater part of yourself, Gabriel Knight.
Oh, or do you mean...
No problem.
Oh my god.
Yes. Now you asked for purification. You shall have it.
This is gonna hurt. Gabriel wakes up without something a bit different. Inside a hidden chamber where I had no right to be, I found the wheel at last. Could it be the wheel found me?
What a night. I'm sore all over.
Bet you are. Well, that's strange.
The large brass key is ornately shaped and must weigh a pound at least.
It's a complicated GIF, yeah.
It fits.
Would have been more surprised if it didn't fit. It doesn't fit. Nice.
Just by glancing at the spines, Gabriel can tell that this is one of the most priceless private collections he's ever seen. Talk about a bibliophile Shangri-La.
We can sell it, and we can make this castle into one of the hottest amusement parks in Germany.
An ancient shield hangs on the wall. A heavy wooden table occupies the center of the library. There are books on sociology in this part of the library. Gabriel peruses the titles with interest, but nothing jumps out at him. This part of the library contains books on the occult, necromancy, witchcraft, demonology, lycanthropes. Research material any good Schattenjäger needs, Gabriel supposes. These shelves contain books on religions of all kinds. Gabriel peruses the titles with interest, but nothing jumps out at him.
Doesn't strike me as a particularly religious person, but okay.
These shelves contain history books. Gabriel peruses the titles with interest, but nothing jumps out at him. These shelves contain books and documents about the Ritter family. Journals, diaries, record books, deeds. Something to peruse extensively when Gabriel has more time.
Gonna be doing a lot of perusing.
These shelves contain journals, something just by glancing at, talk about it. These shelves, Gabriel.
Go on, where's the secret switch?
The bookshelves do not operate.
Really?
Gabriel wouldn't know which history book to read. Gabriel wouldn't know, although it probably won't shed any light on Wolfgang's whereabouts. Gabriel picks up a book from the Ritter section. The book is entitled Malleus Maleficarum, the witch hammer, dated 1486. It's a witch hunter's manual from the Inquisition.
I'm not sure I'm really interested in knowing about some of my ancestors.
Go on.
Although it probably won't shed any light on Wolfgang's whereabouts, Gabriel picks up a book from the Ritter section. It looks like a very old diary of the wife of Ritter Schottenjäger. Interesting. It seemed that her husband, one Freiling Ritter, had rescued this woman from the clutches of the Marquis de Sade himself.
This family tree really goes way back.
What? The Marquis de Sade? Do you even know who he is?
The Ritter documents are fascinating, but Gabriel is determined to stay focused on the task at hand. Although the book...
I'm not sure.
Gabriel would not know where to begin with the religion books. Gabriel...
Science books?
These shelves contain science books. Gabriel looks at the titles curiously, but they're all a bit too technical for his taste.
By chance.
These shelves display books on geography. A title catches Gabriel's eye. People's Republic of Benin by Lowell Cali. Gabriel pulls out the book entitled People's Republic of Benin and scans through it. The People's Republic of Benin is an area of rich and diverse cultures and a proud heritage. Before slaving devastated many tribes, this area was populated by some of the oddest, fiercest, and most powerful tribes in tribal Africa. The Fans, the Dahomis, and the terrible Agris. The book, The Primal Ones by John Roots, provides insight into these fascinating cultures.
The Primal Ones, they will be somewhere in anthropology section, maybe under sociology.
These shelves contain books on archaeology. Gabriel peruses the titles with interest. There are books on sociology in this part of the library. Gabriel recognizes a title, The Primal Ones by John Roots. Gabriel takes down The Primal Ones and opens it. In contrast with the peaceful nomadic tribes of northern Africa, certain tribes of the southwest were vicious and xenophobic. This part of Africa is called the Red Basin area because of the vast amount of bloodshed that's occurred there over the centuries. In this one area of Africa existed in a perpetual state of war and raiding, some of the most powerful and efficient fighters the world has ever seen. Why did this region inspire such violent behavior? To understand, one must look even further back. See Ancient Roots of Africa by Early Days.
Ah! Early Days. Oh, that was lame.
Although
this family tree really...
Gabriel wouldn't know which...
Really? Early Days.
These shelves contain history books. Gabriel recognizes a title, Ancient Roots of Africa by Early Days. Gabriel removes Ancient Roots of Africa and browses through it. The ferocity of the tribes in the Red Basin region is traceable to their predecessors. In Egyptian time, 4000 to 2000 BC, This region was ruled by powerful sun worshippers. We know a little about this mysterious cult by the remnants of ruins far older and of a culture far more advanced than any that exists in Africa today. See Sun Worshippers by A. Curate.
A. Curate. Wow. Okay. Religion.
These shelves contain books on religions of all kinds. A title catches Gabriel's eye. Gabriel takes down Sun Worshippers and scans it. One of the earliest religious practices was that of sun worship. The most powerful cults of sun worshippers lived on the continent of Africa. The African sun god was violent and terrible, and so became his worshippers. They practiced a particularly bloody form of ritual sacrifice. The homeland of this ancient cult is still considered a sacred site of power. See Ancient Digs of Africa by Professor Seymour Shards.
Seymour Shards. Oh, the puns are thick and heavy.
These shelves contains books on archaeology. Gabriel recognizes the title.
Those Ancient Digs.
Gabriel takes down the primal ones and opens it. Gabriel takes Ancient Digs of Africa and opens it. The most fascinating archaeological site in Africa is the Great Snake Mound in the People's Republic of Benin, located 50 miles south of the capital in the Red Basin. Like the snake mounds of North America, the origin and meaning of these great mounds remains a mystery, though clearly they were the results of profound and urgent spiritual belief. Unlike other snake mounds, the African example is a double snake mound, a small snake ring within a larger snake ring. The mound is thought to have housed an ancient temple. Although archaeologists have explored the mound site, the interior remains largely unchanged from ancient times. This is partially due to stringent government regulations and partially to local superstitions. The local people regard the mound with fear and will not go near it.
A double snake ring?
Gabriel flips furiously looking for a picture.
Double snake ring?
Oh my God! It's a wheel within a wheel.
Gabriel decides to hang on to the Snake Mound book.
Great. Snake Mound book. That should be enough. Wheel within a wheel.
Guten Morgen, Herr Knight. I'm cooking your Frühstück, a good German breakfast. Please, feel at home.
I guess this breakfast has something to do with potatoes. Alright, I'm gonna make some more coffee, guys, and take a short break, then I'll be back and we will be playing for approximately another 2 hours. So I'll see you in 6 to 7 minutes for the continuation. So